I deal with our school resource officer all the time. As a matter of fact, he's the board member that you guys met the other day. He's on our school board, and he's a school resource officer. He's also the DARE teacher. I'll tell you what happened. I started off as principal of the school. I said to myself, 99% of these kids are unbelievable. I'm not going to allow 1% of these kids to mess up the school for the other 99. It's not going to happen. No way. First time a kid stole a phone, I hammered him. Called the cops, everything. Went to court, everything. Told the parent, that's it. Because we're not going to have people stealing things. And I had a meeting with all the kids and said, there's no way 1% of you is going to ruin it for the other 99. It's not going to happen. I'm going to provide a safe experience for you. So immediately, the first time something like that happened, you could imagine. The next thing we did was we brought the dogs in, the drug sniffing dogs. Not because we thought we had a problem, because there's a problem everywhere. But my head's not in the sand. But I still wanted to bring them in to let them know that we're out there. We care about that 99% too. I don't want 1% of the kids to cause an unsafe environment for the other 99. So through the school resource officer, we brought the dogs in, and we went after the kids with the stolen phone. And I'll tell you something. It was like a miracle. It happened in 2 months. The difference in the school in 2 months was amazing. Teachers are coming up to me and said they never saw anything like it before. Because now, there's no way, and I sat there and said to them, you don't understand who you're messing with. I'm not going to give up. There's no way I'm giving up. I will just do this until you give up. And then that's exactly what happens. So now, when the kid goes to court, the parent has to take a day off of work and pays $2,000 to their attorney. Now they're saying to myself, even though they fought me and they said, oh, not my kid, even though he admitted to it and all that, and I had it on camera and the whole thing, whatever, here he is, look at this, it's your kid, right here. And they fought you on it, but then, now they're like, oh wow, it cost me $2,000 and I lost a day of work, and I'm not going to do that again, so the kid's going to do that. Another big thing we did, which really changed the culture of the school. It sounds like a simple thing. What I did was, all students, if they fail a course, do not get a second chance on the taxpayers for that course. I sat and explained this to the whole school body, the whole student body. If you fail a course, there's extenuating circumstances, special ed or whatever, something else. I'm talking about the run-of-the-mill kid who doesn't put his sneakers on for gym and fails. I'm not going to give him another chance of taking the course. So what happens is, you fail Algebra 1 because you didn't do any of your homework, whatever. I've bent over backwards. I tried to get the kids as much help as we can. But I'm talking about after that now. So you don't get another chance at the course. Now they come to me like, well, what do you want me to do? I said, I don't know. I passed Algebra 1 in high school. I don't know what you're going to do, because now you got to figure out how to pass it. I already told you that you have to pass it. So now what we did was we started this online summer program. And the parents paid to come to school. So I had some parents paying up to $1,000 for their kids to take classes. Now, I bet you that kid's not going to fail class next year, because it raised the bar again. It raised the bar, raised the rigor. The teachers have been coming up to me and said they never saw anything like the responsibility level in the kids in the class. Because what would happen is you have a kid, you have to pass 1 year of foreign language. You have a kid fail Spanish 1 in 9th grade. I'm in the Spanish 1 class saying, that kid looks old. Why is that kid in here? And they say, oh, he failed 3 times already. He's a senior. He's taking Spanish 1 again. Oh, that's not going to happen anymore. So we put this rule in that you fail, you're on your own. So the bad thing for them is, you fail Algebra 1, yeah, you get geometry, but if you don't take Algebra 1, you can't take Algebra 2. So somewhere or another, you got to take Algebra 1. And it was just, again, about responsibility. So those two things, and that was also with the school resource officer, it really changed the school climate.